Looks good? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody.
You click the chat box and click live chat. Yep. Good to go.
Today we're making jerk chicken for an event that we're going to. We're making it for this talent show thing for our
YouTube.
youth group. So we have to make a lot.
So guys, we're done by our church and we're making jerk chicken. How would jerk chicken look? Just put them on, so don't come for me yet. Josh, I need a cup of water here, please. Kimbo Styles, good evening. Yeah man, so we're making jerk chicken. Like, it's a yearly thing. We have we take our young people to youth camp. Jenny's, how you do? We take our young people to youth camp every year, and what we do is we sponsor them by having a talent showcase, right? And our responsibility as part of the youth, our local church is to make jerk chicken, because we make the best jerk chicken, obviously. We are the belly in the kitchen, we have to make obviously the best. So they always ask us for jerk chicken. So this is what we're doing right now. And our chicken has been seasoned up from yesterday. And we're just basically, okay, pass this.
Good afternoon, Carrie Olivia Allen. Really? Yeah, really. Jen Jataro. So we're just making chicken. I'm about to make jerk pork. How long you keep it on the grill so it won't dry out?
Which what? Jerk pork? You have to, it depends on how your jerk pork is cut. For the chicken, you need to set your fire in such a way that you can move chicken around so that you don't burn it. Some pieces gonna stay in the fire and some pieces are gonna come out of the fire. All right, so what you want to do is you want to put your chicken on and you want to set your fire in such a way that one side of the, throw that in the garbage for me, son. One side of the grill is at least moderate and one side is high, so you can move your chicken along, you know. Once the outside has gotten to a certain level where it is, you know, charred properly and look good, then your major concern now is to make sure that the meat cook. If it's star boy or you good girl, so that's what you really want to do. Now, as you can see, I've turned my grill down. This is to allow, one, the fire to get back to a place where I can manage it, and two, for the chicken to start soaking in, you know, cooked by the heat, you know. Lantern say them want chicken, but see, you can't get a chicken, please, Yardie. Oh my God. Oh my God. So if you're making jerk pork, it, depending on how you have cut your pork, if you cut it in slices, then the cooking times vary. If you're cutting, if you're doing it in chunks, then you really want to slow cook it to the side and make the smoke and the heat cook it, but not the direct flame. So these are the things you have to be taken into consideration. Jerking is a process by which the direct flame cooks the meat, but you have to pace yourself and pace your flame. All right, that's one of the things that you have to do. If it, you know it already, you don't put fresh water on the chicken, you're washing off the seasoning. Janetto, thank you so much. Normally, let me tell you, I'm at my church. Let me just tell you from now. Maybe I'm at church, so I can't pull a buckle of red stripe and sprinkle it on it like what I normally would do. Normally, I would use red stripe beer and sprinkle, you know, to moderately keep the fire, and then also that red stripe would have seasoned the chicken. But me can't do it down at the church. They say here, so the youth pastor is in turn back. So me just leave it there, so. All right, jerk sauce recipe. Now, let me show you my jerk sauce recipe. The jerk sauce recipe is usually the marinating liquid and the seasoning and all of these things that the chicken is marinated in. You take this and you just pretty much put this on the stove and boil it up until it reduces all the way down, and you add a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of beer, a little bit of stuff to that, and you know, water. Try anyhow them see the buckle in my hand, me gone to hell. You know, understand church? Try, you're supposed to know church people. Josh, move that something to me. You're supposed to know how church people stay already. Over the other side, Josh. And you try and use us. Yeah, you're supposed to know what going. So with us our work with what we have, we can't pressure the thing. You understand? Next thing you hear, say the youth pastor gone to hell.
Why ketchup? Janice Jones asks.
Janice Jones, me use ketchup just to thicken it, you know, and then to keep the stuff giving the stuff a little bit more sweetness, a little bit more flavor.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, brother. That's why I keep it in a mason jar.
Next time I do that, you know. Me just move the one them where they on the heat now, on the heat, and move the one them on the heat, off the heat.
Remember to click that like button. Also,
Thank you so much, Josh.
to show support. It look nice though.
You look good?
Look, all you have to do, you see, and you click this, and then you just click like. Simple. Why jerk seasoning?
Why jerk seasoning?
Because it's.
That's the type
Oh,
of food
it says. She said, "What is the jerk seasonings?"
Oh, the jerk seasoning would be like the regular Jamaican trio, which is scallion, onion, and thyme, and then you would add Scotch bonnet peppers. Then you would also add pimento or allspice berries, which is very, very important to jerk. And these would be blended up into your food processor, or you cut them up if you have the time, and you apply it generously. Now there is a Jamaican ingredients that we normally use called browning to make the chicken have this dark flavor or dark color. It's a caramel colored condiment, and we normally would use that to give the chicken a dark flavor. But in this case, we're not using any browning. We're just allowing the flames and the whole, you know, the rest of the seasoning to do its thing. We also would put a little bit of sugar in our jerk seasonings just to create a balance, you know, the umami taste. So you add a little bit of sugar, not much.
How much time on each side?
Well, I am going off the color. You understand? Based on the intensity of my flames, I'm going off the color. So once I see it like as brown as this, I try to shift it around because my fire is in a certain location on my grill. So I keep shifting it around until it gets to the place that I want it, that I'm comfortable with it. All right?
Can
And
you
that's
buy it? What if you can get all the ingredients?
Sure. I'm sorry?
Can you buy it if you can get all the ingredients?
If can I buy it? I don't understand the question.
That's what they type. They have ready-made jerk seasoning.
Yeah, they have ready-made jerk seasoning. Nice.
You can buy it.
And so that's the first batch that we're doing right there, and we will be basically just monitoring this and then adding more chicken until we're done. And then one of the ways in which we do jerk chicken, one of the ways in which we present jerk chicken is that you chop it up into bite-sized pieces, not too small, but you know, and you present it. Then the jerk sauce, some people serve the jerk sauce on the side, while some drizzle the entire chicken with the sauce and serve it. So it's your preference. The jerk seasoning may vary based on your household, based on your flavor notes and your flavor choices. But as I said, the most important thing in the jerk seasoning is the trio: scallion or green onion, thyme, and regular onion. Then you may add and Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, the four, not trio, four.
What brand is the best?
Walker's Wood is the most famous. Then you have companies like Grace. Then you have companies that are local to South Florida like Royal Montego. And so again, if you want to go more traditional with a pre-made jerk sauce, you're gonna go to Walker's Wood, and they have two varieties in mild and a spicy. Um, yeah,
Lana James said, but it's always better making it
yeah. Because
herself or
when you make it
Marcel.
yourself, you get to customize it. You can do what you want to do with it. You know, instead of having to deal with the store version.
This one's not cooked.
This one right here. Yeah, it's soon. See, it's
J
getting there.
JCS is pretty good. What does that stand for?
I don't know.
It's a lot to make from scratch.
Well, for most Jamaicans, it's not really that hard because we use these ingredients anyway. So we just turn your hand and make fashion. So for most of us as Jamaicans, we like it, we'll use it. So it's easy to use. Now by right, I shouldn't use this type of thing. I should use a thong because puncturing the meat is not looked on favorably.
Jamaican.
So I'm supposed to use a thong, all right, so that the juices can stay in there and that way it don't dry out. All right, this is what you want to do. When the fire gets to that point, this is where you add your little water. Yeah, so you're not really adding the water to the chicken per se. You're adding it to the flames. So you're adding it in between the cracks. Yes, some going to touch the chicken, but really the flames you're aim after.
Can you repeat the brands again?
Walker's Wood, Grace, and my last but not least is Royal Montego. There are other brands. Make sure that these brands are Jamaican brands because everybody now is making their own version of it. So make sure it's Jamaican. Our chicken. See this? Right here is generally where you want your chicken to be. You don't want it to be overly, black. You want it to be charred but not black. So always maintain that level on the flames, And that
Where
means
are you gonna put this after you're done?
I'm gonna put it in a chafing pan. But it's not ready yet. And that means you have to keep abreast of it. Look at this. You see, you don't want your chicken to be darker than this. This is good for your chicken. It's a cool and windy day here in South Florida, and we're just doing what we have to do. When you take up the task of being involved in ministry to support young people, it is a hands-on job. I'm thankful that Joshua is here with me today, so we can get this done and get it done quickly.
What about this seasoned juice for the chicken to use it?
I'm gonna cook that on the stove top. The seasoning juices, I'm gonna cook it on the stove top and make the sauce. All right.
What are you gonna make barbecue or something like that?
No, I'm gonna just make it into a jerk sauce. It's little bit. It's slightly different from barbecue. So guys, once again, we just wanted to show you what was going on on my little channel here. Remember to like and share and subscribe.
You're gonna end it?
I'm sorry?
You're gonna end it?
Yeah, I might just end it. You guys want to see more or should I end it now? Show them the church.
This is our church. Okay, mix it with barbecue sauce, they said. Or Jan Jato said mix it with barbecue.
Yeah, that can work.
There's too much mosquitoes here. It's our church. And that is our car, but not our car. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to see. You want my...
You tell them about the lizard them in the churchyard. Guys, we have wild animals on our church compound. There's a duck. See the duck right there? Let me see if I can zoom in like you see him. And he has a nest with a bunch of eggs right there. And so we don't trouble him at all. We make him stay there, even when church are keep. See him? Right there. We there go jerk him, but them say no, you can't jerk the duck. I was going to throw him on the grill. I've seen a pastor gone. You guys are terrible. Jillian, you're terrible. Jillian said duck curry. No, we cannot eat the duck. And he has eggs. What about the festival? No, sir, we not do no festival today. No festival at all, no, do today. All right, this is my church. My church is called Open Bible Community Church. And it's in South Florida. Yeah. And I serve here as the youth pastor at my church. No, but you just touched it a while ago, lantern. See? We had the bread and ketchup. Yeah, we had the bread and ketchup. And jerk sauce, rather. You know, yeah, and I've been here now serving for the past 15 years in this capacity. And as I go. Next in a couple of weeks we're gonna be taking them to camp.
Gimme.
Give you?
Look at the lizards. I know you see that in that wall. Sad. All over. No. Alright, let me zoom out. Where's the white? She's in Jamaica for a whole... Yeah, she's not here. Yeah.
So once I've gotten them to a certain stage, guys, like such, what I'm gonna do now is just put them over to the side where the fire is less intense, and then we're gonna make space to add more chicken. All right, so I don't just take them off the grill readily like that. I make sure they're soaked properly. They have been cooked thoroughly right through to the bone before I do anything, else to them. And at the same time, I'm still watching the flames to make sure that the flames are right, and all these things. So it's a little operation that I have here going on.
Are you in Tampa? No.
No, I'm in South Florida. I'm in Miami.
Tampa is boring anyway. I lied. Yeah, Busch Gardens. And Disney World's in Orlando. Oh, and Universal's in Orlando, and Legoland, and SeaWorld. Yeah, if you don't live in Florida or California, it's probably boring wherever you live.
No.
Yes.
No, because
that's the only place with amusement parks.
No, sir. You have whole amusement park in a different places especially in the world.
Only Disney World is in Florida and California, in America at least.
You're bright here about the people in place boring. You can't say that, Joshua. You're crazy.
I just want to know how far I have to drive to get some chicken.
Who said that?
Miss Ray, Miss Eva.
Oh, God.
Or Eva.
Oh, my Lord. Now, one of the things that I want you guys to see, show this, that my hands are clean, so don't worry about me touching it. What I want you to see, when you're putting your chicken on, because the seasonings are like this, you want to make sure that you remove, the seasoning off the chicken so that it doesn't burn, because that gives the flavor, the chicken, a very, very bad flavor. You clean it up and make sure that you remove as much of the seasoning as possible, and then you add it to the grill so that it doesn't burn. All right, guys? And we have a far way to go, so that's why I'm rushing a little bit. If you check out my stories later on, you will see the finished product, because Joshua don't really want to hold the phone indefinitely. So if you check out my thing later on, you will see the finished product. Or if you go on my Instagram, tell them what my Instagram is, Joshua.
You can go on our Instagram at Yardie Belly TV or Josh the Food Lover. I grilled some chicken this past weekend. Cool. Yeah. White chicken and then dark chicken and then medium chicken and then white chicken medium.
Alright, so I'm going to come off of the live now, and maybe a little bit later on you see the progress. Alright? So guys, once again, thank you so much for watching us. We're going to get it done. Yes, Josh, you need to.
I thought I was sweating. Then I realized that is drool. What?
Oh, that's so crazy.
Look at that lizard. Oh boy, come on, Domino's. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Where are we going? Psh, psh, psh. Somewhere else. Psh, psh, psh. I know you see this gigantic lizard. What in the world? Look at this lizard, bro. Ugh, scary. Let me back up. Where are we going? Psh, psh, psh. Where are we going? Psh, psh, psh. Okay, I'm gonna end the live now. Peace out. Squaw. She said go back to the chicken. No.
Joshua, it's a simple fly. The flies have to live.
I don't want no disease.
Which disease? Sure.
Fly disease.
The fly have to live, man. Load the fly them, man. Them have to live.
What is that disease called?
There's no
Zika.
Disease. What?
Isn't that the disease for the flies?
No, Zika no depend on flyer. Sure. We don't leave the fly them alone. The fly them have to live, star. So guys, this is how the chicken looks. Moving right along, right along.
Why don't you pull out the whatever you're gonna put it in and make space?
Soon. Them have to stay and soak, Josh.
Soaking what? I could easily finish about 8 of them pieces right there.
That's bad. That's too much chicken for one person.
You should see Matt Stoney. Popeye's full menu challenge.
Yeah, man.
What?
How the chicken a look? Looking good?
Raptors won.
Really, you don't want to talk about stuff like that on my channel, bro?
What do you mean?
Suppose them flash me for content. Don't call
What?
nobody name on my channel.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
You could say anybody's name.
No, don't say it.
He is a celebrity.
Don't say it. All right, guys, we're
Just
gone.
chicken, no ribs.
No, we have. To be honest, we have 2 pieces of pork inside.
No.
What? We have 2 pieces of pork inside. Come
Looks good.
Lizard.
Whoa. Jeez. This is literally a jungle. Do not come to the state. Looks good. I'm watching Netflix. The next time I am in Miami, I'll look for you for some jerk chicken. What do you want me to look at? It's nasty. You were gonna cook that yesterday?
No, bro, 2 big slab of pork that we have here marinated.
Piece,
So
you know?
in the loop building.
Ha! I know. DWL. What does that mean? What does DWL mean? Get out of here, lizard!
Alright, give me the camera.
You're tweaking.
So much for watching me. Appreciate you all. And I'm just here, as I said, making sure that the chicken. Josh, come help!
What?
The strap always messing up.
The strap.
Yeah. And this jerk pan, guys, is locally made. Yeah, it's a local made pan. See there?
Watch out.
I'll just get an oil drum and just cut it and make sure it clean out, and that's where the chicken is, you know. So this is our jerk chicken right there. So it look good. Look good, you know. Yes, man, look real good. Look real good. All right. And I make sure put the uncooked one directly over the heat, and then put the ones that are already cooked to the side. Yeah. Joshua, if you make the lizard they jump from me today, you know, me this one as a son, you know. I just tell you that from now, you know. If you ever make that lizard jump from me, that's it. I'm no longer your father. Oh, chicken on fleek. Guys, thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate you for logging on. Remember, guys, to like, share, subscribe, and all these things. And remember, me tell you, Miss Dainty, bless up to you. And to each and every one, remember, we have some whole heap of video come up. Guys, let me tell you from now, look out for my chicken back video. I have a curry chicken back video. I'm going to let it go either tomorrow or Sunday. If you don't want me to let it go Sunday or tomorrow, just tell me which one of the day they must let go the chicken back video. Because the curry chicken back video, it done. Remember, are the wickedest thing. Because them going like chicken back, no eat a foreign. Remember, me tell you. You understand? But I'm a jerk chicken that. And we just have to continue with the process. You don't want to bore you and pressure you. So bear it up and we'll talk again. In the meantime, between time, live and laugh, cook and eat. Jerk chicken, we say. Check the stories, because I'm going to post the finish in the stories. Yeah, man. And check my Instagram, Yardie Belly TV. And check out my shop now page. Yeah, Yardie Lifestyle Apparel. And check out Joshua Instagram at Josh the Food Lover. Curry chicken, jerk chicken, roast pork. No pork to me thing. Alright guys, food time done. The minute is up. Later.